What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve. This is my channel, Fragrance Fanatic. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is the last 5 of my top 10 cheap summer fragrances list. So I'm so happy and so excited to finally talk about these last 5. I know it's been a week, so I hope you guys are really have enjoyed the first part of it, and I really hope you enjoyed the second part. But before we begin, if you find any value in the videos that I'm putting out, please, I would ask you, please show your support to the channel. If you wouldn't mind, give me a like, a comment, a share, or subscribe. It would greatly be appreciated. Also, one last thing before we begin, want to give a shout out to Blue Clothing California. That's the people with this logo here. Yep. They sent this shirt to me. They also sent another shirt. And I just want to say thank you so much, for one, for sending me the shirts, and 2, they are a law enforcement owned apparel company. They give back to the law enforcement community. They also give back to the local community that they live in. So I always want to give back to those that give so much. So I'm giving a shout out to them. But all their information is going to be in the description below, all their social media contact, their links. Check them out and see what you think. Let's get into this list. Part 2, number 1 on the second part of the list. Mont Blanc Explorer. This is the 30 ml bottle. You can get these for about 30 bucks. Oh my God, guys. This one. Oh my God. Okay. Let's just start off first about breaking this fragrance down. Let's do that. This one is smooth, it's creamy, it's not choppy. It doesn't give off this really synthetic vibe. And I have a lot of fragrances from Mont Blanc, and I would say majority of them, even though they're mass produced, don't give off this really like earthy synthetic vibe. So I don't get that from it. There might be synthetic additives in it, however, I don't get it from it. This one does have a very similar opening and similar DNA contrast to Aventus. But I would tell you, if you want real Aventus, don't buy this one. Buy real Aventus. If you want something that's going to be fresh, that's clean, that's probably mass appealing, it's going to turn some heads, it's very inexpensive for the summertime, and it kind of smells like Aventus, but it has some similar traits of it. This one right here is a banger to check it out. This is going to be great for any time during the summertime, whether it's day or night. If you're going out with some ladies and you're trying to, talk to some of them, this one's going to have you smelling fresh. But if you're going out casually with yourself or some guys and you're just going to walk the town or do some shopping or whatever it may be, right? This one's got you covered also. Great fragrance, great price, you can't go wrong. Mont Blanc did the thing on this one. This one's Mont Blanc Explorer. This next one is slightly underrated. I don't see it on a lot of lists. I don't see it on a lot of channels. And I think this is the first time that I've actually had it on my channel. This one's called Chrome United. Now, what I like about this one, oh my God, such a beautiful, smooth, elegant summertime fragrance. How I describe this one though, is if you had a summertime fragrance and it had a twin brother, right? And he's a little bougie, right? He might have a little cash on him. He might have a yacht, but it's a small yacht. He might talk in some type of professional verbiage. He might use a different tone. He might, stand a different type of way, wear different types of clothing. That's this fragrance right here. This one has this beautiful summertime DNA, but it holds this masculine, kind of elegant, very fancy appeal, even though it is a designer fragrance. It just kind of screams luxury. Could I say that? And it is EDT concentration. This one right here though, for a full bottle, 3.4, you can get it for around $25 US. Not gonna hurt your pockets, not gonna hurt the bank. You don't need to take out a loan to get this one, I promise you. But this one is going to be mass appealing. It's gonna turn some heads. It's gonna get people to notice who you are. It has a beautiful citrus opening, but it has this really kind of unique note and perspective about it. It's got this tea note that I just find very, almost seductive, but it adds this roundness to the fragrance that I don't get with any of the other fragrances that I've smelled recently, to be honest with you. Very elegant though, very fresh. You can dress it up. I definitely encourage you not to sleep on this one if you are looking for a summertime banger, one that you can also dress up and take out, maybe on a date night or something like that. Get this one in your inventory. This one's called Chrome United. The next one is one that a lot of reviewers and a lot of people sleep on. This one I've had in my collection since almost its release. This one's called David Beckham Signature. Now, there's good and bad about this one. I am a person that likes to hear the bad news first because it is better to go ahead and get that off your chest, and then it makes it better when you hear good news. Bad news is, check this out. Do you see that atomizer? It's a beautiful scent. The atomizer sucks, absolutely sucks. I mean, I don't know what happened from the other fragrances of Beckham that I have compared to this one. This atomizer, whatever they're using, if they changed it somehow, it's garbage. I don't like it. The longevity is not very good with this one, but it's a very inexpensive fragrance. For a 2.5, I think is what this is. You can be looking about $20 US, EDT concentration. So it's not something that's gonna hurt your pocket. If you have to reapply it throughout the day, you're not gonna spend a lot of money. I mean, it's 20 bucks. It is a very kind of generic fragrance, but it does smell very nice. So it's gonna be one that you can wear casually. It kind of holds this, I mean, almost textbook style aquatic citrus fragrance for the summertime. You're gonna get some watermelon in it. You're gonna get some, I believe you get some mandarin orange. You also get some florals. You get some sea notes. You get some woodiness to it. So again, it's almost textbook style aquatic citrus banger for the summertime. But I think it's mass appealing. I think people will find this one attractive. I think ladies will find this one attractive and probably turn some heads. People ask you what you have on, and I don't see a lot of people wearing this one. I don't see it talked about quite a bit. So it'd be one for you to check out and keep in your inventory that others probably don't have. But this one again is called David Beckham Signature. They say everything is bigger in Texas, and that statement definitely holds true with this next fragrance on the list, which is Versace Meadow Fresh. Oh yeah, your boy got the 6.7 on him. And I bought the 6.7 not just because it was on sale. Okay, I did kind of get it because it was on sale. But also because my bottle ran out, and this is such a lovely citrus-based fragrance for the summertime. It is a very well-known fragrance. A lot of reviewers talk about it. Some hype it up. I mean, it definitely deserves the hype. I just don't hype it up to that extent. But it's a very welcoming, very lovely fragrance. It's one that you should not be sleeping on. Atomizer functions well. The price point for this one, for a 3.4, I think you're looking about $40 US. I bought the 6.7 when it was on sale for 40. If you can find the 6.7 for 40, I definitely encourage you to snag it up. But this one, EDT concentration, get pretty good almost all day longevity with this one, about 5 hours, 5.5 on the longevity, 1 to 2 on the projection. So a solid fragrance for EDT concentration. Designer, really wonderful scent. It's got this really playful, youthful, citrus opening. You're getting rosewood, cardamom, some florals. You also get some spiciness with some pepper, and then I think it's got a touch of amber in the base, and I think that helps add like this more elegant feel to it and just adds a little more depth to the actual fragrance itself. I really like this one though. It does last on my skin. I enjoy it. It's one that you should not be sleeping on. One that definitely is a crowd pleaser. Please get your hands on this one. This one's called Versace Meadow Fresh. Last one on the list for our top 10 cheap summer fragrances is one that I've talked about on this channel before. This one is very good. It's aquatic, it's got some citrus, it just screams summer, but it has a twist, which is what I really find attractive. This one's called Tommy Bahama For Him. Now, what I like about this one, again, I said it's got a twist. Oh my God. Okay. I need to spray that again, guys. I love this. Okay. This one right here has this beautiful citrus opening. It's got tangerine, which I think is different because a lot of the fragrances like that I have for summertime have like mandarin orange in them. So it has this kind of twist with tangerine, which I think adds a little more, I don't know, just like a little different twist to it. And then you've got pear also, and I think it has watermelon. So you have this really like melon, citrus, like freshy burst in the opening. It's got ginger, it's got tonka bean, it's got florals, I think also some amber and some woodiness. This one is just, in my opinion, it screams like this Voyager on a yacht, right? Like somebody that maybe wears khakis in a polo for the summertime, They might have some money, maybe, but it doesn't necessarily scream like elegance, right? This one is just a casual man's fragrance. Maybe one for the adventurous man, one that you can wear casually. If you want to try to dress it up, I think you can, but if you don't, I think you're fine with that. But very elegant. I get really decent longevity with this one. Probably about 4.5 to 5 hours longevity, 1 to 2 on the projection usually. And the price point for a 3.4 roughly is going for about $30 US. So it's definitely going to keep money in your pocket. It's going to have you smelling fresh, have you smelling great for the summertime with money still in your bank. But please don't sleep on this one, guys. EDT concentration, very good though, very great for the summertime. This one will complete my list. Tommy Bahama For Him. That is my list for my top 10 cheap fragrances for the summertime. I hope each and every one of you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always have new videos coming out, always have new fragrances coming in. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and please always keep it locked. Peace.
Won't you come on to the ride? Welcome to the fragrance slide. Come and see the style. You can stay here for a while just to make you smile, but it's just a mystery. Click subscribe.